Arisen, or hero, or neither, is no concern to me. What? The expense of such a... Your kindness is too much to bear. Thank you. I love it. Truly. It's strange the things I missed. The scent of the ocean, the sound of waves on the shore. I shall never neglect to appreciate them again. I believe I understand now. When the dragon gave you that wound, it wasn't to harm you. It was marking you as chosen, a sign you were fated for great things. This world but spins in a great circle for all eternity. Your struggle against the dragon is simply one arc in that circle. In truth, I care not for fate, or heroism, or whatever deeper purpose you're meant to serve. You saved my life. It is a debt I can never repay. You're not. Your face is hers, but you're not. No. But she's here now. Still, I'm sure of it. I am filled with fear, dear warrior. Oh, what an exquisite ring! Is this for me? Oh, I thank you, dear warrior. 'Tis truly a thing of beauty. I much prefer it to the bauble I received from the Duke. Oh, you are ever my knight in gleaming armor. You championed me against the worm itself. I couldn't abide living in this cursed land any longer. But as I fled, I was captured by the dragon. I nearly lost all hope entirely. I was deathly afraid. In truth, I was afraid even of returning home. My father would never abide my having sundered the marriage he crafted. There was a time I even considered death. But when the moment came, there in the dragon's talons, I found myself calling out to you. And you came. You have saved me, sir, and not just with steel and valor. I fear my words fail me. You have saved my all, my dearest warrior, my great redeemer. Thank you. I'd given up hope of seeing you again, in any form. It's clear that forces beyond my ken are at work here. But I'll ask no questions. Not today.
Please, Arisen. Say that I might stay in your village, under your roof. This. 'Tis a marvel. I am wondrous glad of it. I feel as if I am just born, newly alive at last, this moment. There, in the dragon's keeping, I was frightened. Truly frightened. Scared to die. After meeting you, I was scared to lose it all. It was the first time I had ever been truly conscious of death. Till now, it had ever held little meaning for me as a pawn. But it is that mortality that gives human life its color. Life without death is no life in truth. I've come to understand that now as a human myself. You're like me, aren't you? As my grandmother gave me life, she gave you yours. They gave us death, and with it, true life. This is the world she wanted for us. I cannot hope to grow strong overnight, but I will return a woman able to serve you. Umisa? Better suited to rings than rapiers, am I? Let a woman useless as a knight serve as a wife? Is this your meaning? 'Tis a jest, sir. I would be joyed to wear it as a remembrance of a dear friend. Pray let me apologize. I was as like to die of shame as dragon's fire. To have been the beast's captive so easily, and to have caused you peril for it. I am sorry. 'Twas a duel to the death you fought with the worm. Sincere as any I've seen. And yet there was a sense of familiarity between you, an air of kinship almost. I harbor no delusion that I might have been of any help had I a blade in hand. What's more, there was an aura there, fit to bar any intercessors. It was near enough to make me envious, the bond you shared with the beast as equals. Pray, do not take offense, but I saw a likeness in you and the dragon. Where that resemblance lies exactly, I could not say. But you and it both are things apart from the world, unique. I well know that no effort I might spend could e'er make me fit to aid you, Arisen. I am fit only to believe in you, and wait. And so I shall. Pray, come back to me alive, sir. it? Of course it is, I'm sorry. You just seem changed. But I suppose it isn't you who's different. It's everything else. And you who changed it.
So, well, you're buying something, yes? Yes, this is for me. Oh. Then I am special to you. I don't know what to say. It's a wonderful gift. Wonderful. For true. I treasure you above all else in this life. Truly. I thought it might end when the dragon took me. Truly, I did. But just when hope was lost, you risked all to rescue me. I've no doubt it was the fates at work. When first we met here in this village, I was desperate, eh? Oh, I wore a proud face, but I was at my tether's end, and no mistake. Thanks to the worm, near all the goods I planned to sell were lost. If not for you, I'd most like been forced to sell even myself. Doubtless such a life would have led me to an early grave. From the first moment we spoke, I knew I could rely on you. And with your support, I found the strength to give it all another go-round. You saved us all from the dragon's wrath. Call it fate or fortune or destiny. We're the two of us here for a reason, you and I. Perhaps we're to spend the rest of our days together. Oh, spare me that look. I say that with all my heart. Truly. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much.
Master!
So, is it over? I don't know what you were wrapped up in, but it must have been something grand. And the world's a different place for it. Oh, I'm sure we'll still manage brilliantly, you and I.
Grunsoren, eh? Seems a fine spot to drop anchor and center your travels. For me, cousin? Truly? Then I am happy to take it. Truth be told, I'd happily take anything you saw fit to give. Just know you're not like to get much in return from one odd as me, huh? There's aught I learned after what you did. I'd always thought you strong, good fisher, since we were but minnows. But you're still human. You've no perfect will of unshakable iron. On that mountain, you weren't free of doubt. The choice you made was real and painful, I doubt it not. You knew you might die, like as not. You must have been scared, but still, you chose. I see now that you think you strong is to sell you short. You're much greater. You face each coming trial as best you're able. Wrestle with it, and make your choice. I am a lucky man indeed to share a bond with such as you.
Master!
Apologies, sir. I know it is no simple thing I asked of you. Say, that's quite the trinket, this ring. What? You intend for me to have it? Oh, there's a queer surprise indeed. Not that I won't accept it, mind. And happily, too. My head feels clear somehow. Like a man finally freed from the haze of a night's drinking. When I felt the worm's talons about me, sure I was a dead man. All went black a moment. Then there you were somehow. In my mind, I saw you. I knew it, sure as the sky is blue, that you would come for me. My head's held little but thought of my father these years past. With nothing to drive me on, no purpose to clutch to my breast, I faltered. 'Tis only natural that a man left hollow should fall. No different than a rotted tree. But I am hollow no more. Not empty, but a clean slate, free of all that's burdened me. I feel ready to begin anew, to start fresh. Together, with you. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be of prey. Call again soon.
Master!
The sovereign of this land ill comprehends the urgency of the day. A ring? You mean... Do you quite realize the meaning of such an act, sir? I'll not decline it, mind. A favor from the Arisen is a great honor indeed. My thanks. As I think on it now, 'tis a funny thing. Just what have I come here to do? Until now, I have acted for my homeland and its people. I know well others would brand me a villain, but I have e'er followed a knight's path as I see it. But now, having stood betwixt you and the dragon, I am humbled. Yours was a struggle far above the petty matters I've long concerned myself with. The worm exists beyond diplomacy and intrigue, unbound by oath or expectation, as do you. You've given me cause to see how minuscule, how insignificant I truly was, though I bear you no ill will for it. Nay, I thank you. I thank you and watch on with eager interest where your journey takes you next.